It's about that time. Come on, come on, come on.
Hello everyone, I'm Poet, who are you?
David Rianich.
Who are you?
I am here next to Joe Hart himself.
And this is the show called Comments Below, and some of them are, It's an epic moment in this show, and it only goes
Comment of the week.
Today we speak about the wonderful fact, yes, the Premier League is back. For those who have noticed, we are no longer in the studio. David, where are we?
We are at St. George's Park.
Why did I hear you say? Well, if you stay tuned to Copper 90 next week, you will find out. But let's move on and let's talk about the Premier League. And I guess what? Tim Brewer has said this. How about last minute drama on Saturday? And he brings up Larsson's goal, Dyer's goal for Spurs, with Gregor penalty save for Hull. He brings up Wood for Leicester City, obviously. Ramsey at the carpet.
Obviously.
He keeps talking about these last minute goals, but to be honest with you, from the first minute to the last minute of all the games was absolute drama.
Electric!
Amazing.
The Premier League, best league in the world, and it started raining. I think it's a sign to tell us God agrees with us.
So happy the Premier League is back, but we have to start at one place.
We do.
At one ground.
Go on then, which
and
ground?
I'll tell you what, I didn't think Dom was going to continue, but they have proven me wrong. Ex-Wardy97 says, Manchester United losing 2-1 to Swansea at Old Trafford.
Awful.
Is it going to be David Moyes all over again, or is it just one bad match? Thoughts?
It's not David Moyes all over again. I think it's Dom all over again. You can't really blame it on David Moyes.
Kieran right here, he's telling us right now, Man United losing their opening fixture was the first time it's happened since 1972. Now, Louis van Gaal comes into a new job. I just think he was a little bit naive. Why he played the young individual at the back, just making his debut for Manchester United. That defence, to me, is not good enough to be playing 3-5-2.
It's the same thing all over again. Now, we have a comment here from Erin17 who said, as a Man United fan, it really hurts me that Poet and David are so biased. Don't get me wrong, I love the channel and all the videos. Not hating, just saying my opinion.
Now, I'll let you know that our opinion is shared by a pigeon at Old Trafford, as he decided that Ashley Young was talking too much, you know what, and decided to put it in his mouth.
Is that we are giving you our, clear cut, you can say biased opinion, but Man United have not been great. But, don't get your feelings hurt. Keep leaving comments because we love all of you, man. Moving on to the next game. I think this is actually aimed at you, Poet.
All right.
And it is said by Hussein Al-Hossi, who said, were Arsenal convincing?
Were we convincing? No. But what business are we in? The results business. Did we get a result? Yes. We're probably going to win.
No, we're going to win the league. We've got the song. We're going to win the league. We're going to win the league.
All right, Arsenal weren't convincing. Crystal Palace, to me, they were very stubborn. Bank of 4, bank of 5. Didn't come to win the game. Came to be defensive. They realised that they go toe-to-toe with Arsenal by playing football, they'll lose.
Piers Morgan does actually agree with you. He said, poor game, ho-hum performance, important win.
Important win, mate. You need to start the way you mean to follow.
Gary Lineker does bring up some important points. If Arsenal to challenge for the title, you can talk about signing a strong midfielder, but it's a top-class striker they need most.
Oh, Gary Lineker, I can see why you got a job at BBC One. No, but who's on the market, Gary? There's no one available, Gary. Yes, we all know we need a striker, but if there's no one available, who are you going to sign? Mr. Jack Wilshere always loves to do his talking off the field, never on it. He says, happy birthday to my boy, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and guess what? He has a picture of Kieran Gibbs.
No.
Heroic once again. Jack Wilshere, I can honestly say, on Twitter and Instagram, your presence is quite evident.
Well done.
Now implement that philosophy onto the football field, and you might actually be a good player.
Because Sturridge, he does do his social media, but at least he shows it on the pitch.
And let's talk about that. Liverpool 2, Southampton 1. Milan...
Oh, Vukicevic.
Quiet. It says, Sterling with 1 goal and 1 assist on the opening day. Looks like Vuj is in pole position on his prediction.
You know what?
Go on, bro.
If it stays like this, with 36 games to go, basically, yeah, everyone draws 0-0 for the rest of the season. I was right. Is it going to stay that? I'm not sure. Liverpool, though, on the other hand, I was there, as you can see by this photo. Nice little 3 points with a little emoji. It's the emoji, the OK emoji. It was a quiet day at Anfield. Southampton did really well, but I didn't think we were going to run over Southampton. They've got in a really good manager who's come from the Dutch league, and he's brought in a few very, very good players. We've let go of our best. We've come in with new crop. There's no pressure. We're going Anfield, not to sit back. We're going to play football.
Yeah,
and I feel Liverpool struggled with that. But once again, as you were saying, I think with the Arsenal game as well, it's important to get 3 points. You know what? Sterling agrees with me, as this photo shows. He's tweeted it himself, He said, great team win today. Happy to get season off with 3 points. For me, I'm all right. I'm happy. I'm content. Now, I was at the game.
Yeah.
But what I want to know is, Copper Night audience, you have sent us photos in before from, I don't know, where are you from, what are you doing, sometimes watching the football from the stadium. And what I'd like more of is you at the game. So hashtag at the game, at Copper90, send us your images.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
I want to see where you're watching from. Are you watching Walsall? Are you watching Arsenal? Are you watching Copenhagen?
Little comment here, we got is a hashtag thoughts on Pochettino at Spurs. Will he succeed or fail? Where he started off the season, 93rd minute, Mr. Dyer scores an amazing goal as a centre-back, rounds the keeper, left foot, knocks it in to give them a 1-0 win and pile on the pressure on Sam Allardyce. Will he succeed? I've said before, he will. He will do a great job at Spurs.
What's success?
Success in my eyes for Spurs, because they're so poor, is genuinely challenging to get into the top 4. If I'm being totally honest with you, is that the real talking point?
Nah.
The real talking point is a fan coming on the field, running about 50 yards and taking a free kick off the likes of Christian Eriksen and almost getting it in top corner. Now that...
It was Bale-esque.
All right, David.
Transfers, 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 rumours, 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 rumours.
All right. The rumours can only be about one club, if I'm being honest with you.
Indeed.
And it is from Robin Larson. Vidal to Manchester United, drawn out deal. Will it happen or not?
Nah.
Will it happen? He sold his house. I'm just saying he sold his house.
You think it will?
Huh?
You think it will happen?
They have to, Man United lost 2-1 opening day at home. Last time it happened, 1972, to a team from Wales in the English Premier League. Gary Monk was manager. It has to happen. KBM Skills says, he's from more names in the equation. He says, what do you think about Di Maria, Vidal and Corrado coming to Manchester United? But you're not going to get all three of them. Wake up and smell the coffee, the tea, the cornflakes. It's not happening. Will you get one of them? Potentially. I think out of the three, the most likely to potentially move to your club really is Di Maria.
I think he wants Champions League football, Di Maria.
I want you to suffer, but I'm sorry. Aaron 17, I'm sorry. It just gets the, I don't want to be biased. I don't want to be biased. All right, last couple of weeks, we've been talking about Frank Lampard being the Judas, moving from Chelsea to Manchester City. But I think it's actually a weird transfer. It's quite weird.
It's very weird.
So I want the Copper fam now to tell us, what other weird transfers can you remember over the years? What things made you go like, that's a bit weird, isn't it?
What's going on here? Leave your comments below. Make sure to tell us.
Let us know your weirdest transfers. At Copper fam, we need your help as well on another thing. Now, the transfer deadline ends at the end of the month. At the end of August, it ends.
Indeed.
But we want to get a player that hasn't got a club, he hasn't got a contract.
No contract.
We want to get him into a club. Copper fam, send us some players that you know haven't got a club at the moment, just left the club last season, professional footballers, and we're going to try and get him a club. We ain't got a lot of time, so we need it ASAP.
Leave your comments below. At Copper90, let's find someone a club.
David, moving on.
Quick fire round.
Please give me your phone. 3, 2, 1.
I heard if anyone wants to buy someone part of Liverpool FC or something. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's very crazy. She's not going to buy Liverpool. It's not the same about Poet singing and laughing. Poet. Nicholas Bennett confirmed as Liverpool player. A waste of money or a good signing. Thoughts?
Wait.
Saw Poet at work on Wednesday at the airport. Was wearing my Edgerton camper top under my chief uniform. That's mad.
You saw me at
I'm getting my GCSE results next Thursday. Can you wish me luck, please? Wishing you luck. Dejan Markovic going to have a good season. Doing it for the sub. Yes. Does Poet think FSP Bournemouth can get promoted to the Premiership even though they're the smallest team in the league?
I don't know.
Eski Akifenwa. What team does Maradona perform support?
He supports Crystal Palace.
Whoever said nothing is impossible obviously never tried to staple water to a tree. Poet did it oh my god thing again.
You know what?
Do you think that Bayern Munich can win the league without losing a single game, kind of like Arsenal? What?
Oh my
no.
God.
Best manager in the BPL, Brendan Rodgers. Does that mean Arsenal have to spray him with a version spray so the Arsenal team win the season awful performance? Vianic, what's on your head looks like a squirrel. No, it's hair. Oh, Southend United. Well done. Mangala to City. Thoughts, think he's all right. How do you make a holy water? You boil the hell out of it. Vianic may be a gunner in disguise.
Stop.
Man said there might be a gunner in disguise. That's kind of mad out here. 19. That's not great. We want to hit over 19.
As you can see, we're not in the studio, so we can't really do where you're from. But if you're from Chipolo Polo in Zambia, I'm not saying you are, but you might be on that map next week.
We can't really do Wall of Fame. I mean, with no wall behind us and the pitch of Wembley.
Maradona's just really on this.
Maradona really wants me to do this one, so if you hold a photo, that is the one, the only, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And the reason he's going on the Wall of Fame, he's done something very heroic. It's a Red Devil Dan, and even Rick Casco said something. It goes to Zlatan Ibrahimovic for giving a Swedish disabled football team who couldn't afford to go to Brazil for the Disabled Football World Cup 40,000 euros of his own money so that they could go. Hashtag respect, hashtag legend. We'll pin him up next week with someone else, so keep leaving your comments for hashtag Wall of Fame.
There you go, mate. Just put it somewhere safe for us.
We are at Any Hole is a Goal. Indeed, 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 indeed. And the first one is actually pretty cool. It's J Rod 7, who has actually hit a ball.
Yeah.
Like it's gone against the wall.
Yeah.
And it's gone through a chair and a table. This one, we did say be creative.
Yeah.
And this guy has actually been quite creative, and he's kicked, not a football, he's gone for a cuddly toy.
Now that, to me, is blowing it out of the water, because you said, you know what, I'm going to play football, but I'm not even going to use a ball. David?
Yes.
You have to be serious for a moment, please. Take off your glasses.
Indeed, it is a public service announcement addressed to the Copper Fam.
Now, Copper Fam, you're used to seeing us on a Tuesday and a Friday.
Indeed.
I'm afraid it's just going to be a Tuesday from now on.
It's going to be...
But do not despair, because the Tuesday episode will be better than you've ever seen before.
Don't despair. And
as you can see, we are at St. George's Park, which means we're going to be doing other things. We might be here. We might be at the carpet next week. God knows where we're going to be in the future, but we're going to devote all our time, all our energy, all our love into that Tuesday app, and we're still going to be doing other things as well. Well, David, I'll tell you who we're coming for. We're coming for the millions.
And millions
Of Copper 90 fans all across the world. Not on Tumblr, but on copper90.com.
Facebook?
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. It's that epic moment in the show that can only be described as Arabic.
I believe I've done this one before. Talika Sagbo!
Welsh Wizard has said, and he's not talking about Gareth Bale, have you heard of the new modern broom they're bringing out? It's sweeping the nation.
You've had that one before.
We've had it before, and furthermore, we had it in the States. So remember, and the person appeared behind us with a broom.
Now that was amazing.
That was amazing.
So let's go on to the next comment, and the next comment is Funka Gendani. I went to the library and asked for a book about tortoises. It's over there, said the librarian. It's in the hardback section. Matteo Reyes said, my mum said I was lazy. I almost replied.
That is amazing.
There is only one winner this week, and it is a man who wasn't lazy enough to leave a comment, but he's lazy enough to reply to his mum, and it is Matteo Reyes. Well done, mate. Round of applause for you. You're a legend.
All right, boys, make sure you're leaving loads of comments about all the football over the weekend. Also, we did say to you, we need to get a player that's unsigned. We need to get him a club. So make sure you're sending in all your suggestions.
We do want one player,
yeah,
but also we want you, if you're at the game, hashtag at the game, take a little photo, take a little selfie, send it in at Copper90. We can include you in this wonderful show.
Yeah, because I think I'm going to that Everton versus Arsenal game this Saturday, so I'll give you my picture of at the game. It's be pretty
I would
cool.
be at Liverpool, but I can't afford it, and Notting Hill Carnival's on, so
yeah,
party a little bit, you know.
Sounds
Come on,
funny.
Liverpool!